Good morning. We are up at the house. As you can see behind me, I'm in the baby's room and I think I am going to go for this yellow. It's coming out really nice on camera. It's actually more of an orangey yellow in real life, which isn't kind of the colour that I was going for. I actually wanted it like a really like buttery lemony colour, like a creamy yellow rather than an orangey yellow. But we've got the tin of paint and I've got this whole wall here. So Oliver and my mum think that I should just go for it and paint this one wall with the yellow. I think we're just going to go for like a contrast wall, because that colour in the whole room would be way too much. So it's actually the wall that you look into on the room. So like the door is under this sheet here. Oh,
I'll show you them.
Okay, so the door is under this sheet here, and so that's the wall that you look out onto. So we're going to leave all the rest of them white. Obviously we need to make them a bit more white still. So yeah, this is going to be the contrast wall, and then maybe have some yellow curtains or something. So I'm going to paint them now. And George is doing the skirting today because all the electrics are done pretty much. Is Sunday the 5th of January. Just come up to the house and I was editing the renovation vlogs last night, and I know they're a little bit sporadic at the moment and like not been talking very much and explaining, just there's been so much that we've got to do. I know you want to have a little sit down. So basically the electrician was here again yesterday. He's nearly finished off. We've got our lovely wall lights on the wall behind me here. All the electric points are now changed and he's added all the new ones. All the light switches are up and he's put new, all of these like new things on around the ceiling lights, although I don't think he's actually done this one, but that won't take him long. He's just got to come back next weekend and put some more outside lights on and finish off the last jobs. George put the skirting in the living room yesterday, but because the electrician was here he couldn't really do any of upstairs, so the rest of the skirting is going to hopefully go up next weekend as well. And the guy who's fitting their kitchen is coming tomorrow, and he is going to start putting the flooring down in the hallway and the kitchen. I think I've explained, because we brought all the flooring in, so it because it had been in the garage, so it acclimatises to the like inside temperature now. So all of this flooring here, excuse the pug, through the kitchen. I'll just open this door out. All of this will be new flooring by the middle of the week, and the living room will have carpet in and the stairs will have carpet on too. Oliver took the carpet up on the stairs last week. and I think we're just finishing off the last of the decorating in the living room, and touching in the kitchen, because I painted the kitchen. And I also was saying that we were only going to do the dining room, but I ended up painting the whole kitchen in the green colour, because I just thought it would look a bit weird if it had like a line of green and white. So yes, that is where we're at. It is Sunday the 12th of January, and I thought I'd better film this clip because I don't actually think I've like had a speaky update. Speaky update? You know what I mean? I haven't actually spoken about what's happened this week at the house, and there has been a lot of changes, and I will kick myself if I don't at least talk about what's happened this week. I filmed a few clips, but obviously Paul has been fitting the kitchen for the last 5 days. He was there Monday to Friday. He did actually drop in Saturday morning because he needed to finish a job. He needed just to finish one of his jobs up, so it was like ready for tomorrow, Monday. So I'm not sure what I filmed, so I thought I better just like speak now, and if I have got any clips that I can include as part of what's happened for the week, I will like do some cutaways while I'm speaking. So basically Monday and Tuesday morning, so all day Monday, then a bit of Tuesday, was spent laying the hallway and the kitchen floor, and that was, I think that went really well. He seemed to get on quite quickly with that. And then in the afternoon on Tuesday, he put in all of the, I think they're called like the carcasses of the kitchen. So they're kind of like the kitchen units, and like, imagine like the cupboard without the cupboard door on it. I think that's like almost what the carcass is. It's sort of like the foundation. I might be wrong, but I think I took some clips of what that looked like. I've definitely got a few pictures, so I'll include them if not. So he did that Tuesday. So from around Tuesday, we had a rough idea of what the kitchen was going to begin to look like and how it was going to take shape, and like everything was in place ready for him to either like fit, like some of them will just be like fitting cupboard doors, and some will be like we're having all internal like integrated fridge and freezer, and our washing machine's integrated, and our hob is like built in as well. So everything is like, it was there ready for him to then put in later on in the week. So like the units were there, but he didn't put the fridge and the freezer in. They were just like freestanding, ready to go. So yeah, he did that on Tuesday, I think. And then there was a little bit of a hiccup Tuesday. Me and my mum had to go, or like we went up there. I went up to the house Tuesday after work, and basically the measurements for the cupboard around our boiler hadn't really worked out quite as we planned, and we sort of had to change the plan a little bit. If I can find the original drawings of it, I'll show you. But we were going to have, like, the cupboards for the boiler was going to be the same size as the cupboards in the rest of the kitchen. But if you've been watching these renovation vlogs from the start, you might know, or you might remember, that our boiler is a right higgledy-piggledy mess. It's got a lot of really hideous pipes that go up all the way to the ceiling and then all the way down to the worktop, and there was just no way of us sort of hiding that. So originally we were going to have a cupboard, like a normal size cupboard, and then he was going to like maybe plaster or tile around the pipes, but it was just going to look really hideous. Like the best way I can describe our boiler is, like, as Paul calls it, it's like spaghetti junction. It's such a mess. There's so many pipes, and the measurements that the guy had taken were slightly wrong for some reason or another. Just, you know what it's like, nothing ever goes smoothly. So we picked our brains and we all, like, had a think about what the best solution was for the boiler. So in the end, we have gone for like this big cupboard that goes all the way to the ceiling to cover the ugly pipes. It's like a big pantry cupboard, and it's like double doors, and they're going to open out. And I was a little bit like, I'll admit, I was a little bit unsure if I would like it, but at the end of the day, anything's better than seeing that ugly boiler and all those ugly pipes. But actually, when I went there, I think because we had to order the new cupboard doors, and he had to like slightly tweak it and kind of make it up. But when I went there Wednesday, was it Wednesday? I can't even remember what day this was. It might have been even Tuesday. It was really, like, I was really surprised at, like, how much I actually liked this big cupboard. And like I say, anything's better than that horrible boiler being on show. And to be honest, we're going to have so much storage because it goes all the way from the worktop to the ceiling. So it's going to be basically like a big pantry cupboard for us. So, you know, storage is always really, really good and handy. And it wasn't actually as big and monstrous as I thought it was going to be. It's tall, but it's not as, like, chunky as I thought. And I actually really like it. I might as well. I've got to live with it. And I think that once the kitchen's all done, it won't even look like it's not. It will look like it's meant to be there, if that makes sense. Well, it is there. So yeah, I was actually really pleased with that. Or I wasn't as, like, I thought I might hate it. Just because you when you're talking these plans through and someone says, oh, there's going to be like a big cupboard all the way to the ceiling and all the way, and you're like, oh my god, what is that going to look like? But it's actually really nice. And I'm super happy with the floor. It looks really nice. It goes all the way from the hallway through to the kitchen. Oliver really likes that as well. So on Wednesday, he put the sink in and he put all the worktops in. So like the work unit type thing at the top. He had a bit of a job with that for various reasons, but he managed to figure it all out. What else did he do on Wednesday? I think he just put the sink in. I don't think he plumbed that till Thursday. So then Thursday we then had like the sink all working. And then Friday, maybe a Thursday and Friday, I think he was like then putting all the integrated, like the fiddly bits, he was calling them the fiddly jobs. So he put the oven and the microwave in, and he put the fridge and the freezer, and then I definitely know that on Friday he fitted the washing machine. So he's done like really, really well. Oh, and also on Friday, so under our hob we've got all drawers, and he said that drawers can sometimes be quite a fiddly job. You can't tell, he said. Sometimes they're really easy and sometimes they are a bit of a pain. So he did like 6 of the drawers. So by the end of the week it was really looking like a kitchen again, and it was beginning to take really good shape. And then I don't think I explained, but when I said on Monday and Tuesday he did the floor, he didn't actually do the floor. He did the floor in the hallway in the hallway in the kitchen, but he didn't finish putting it through to the dining room because there was still all of the like fridge and freezer and washing machine in his way. So once he'd moved that out of the way on Friday, he then continued to put the rest of the flooring down. But would you believe he got to the final box, or he got to one of the boxes, and they had sent the wrong box of flooring, like they were like another like style, and if they'd have sent the right ones, he'd have been able to finish all the flooring on Friday. So there's just a tiny little bit of flooring that's left that he hasn't quite managed to finish because they didn't send, one of the boxes was not the right floor basically, which is so annoying. But I just guess these things happen really. Oh, and another thing that we changed actually that I didn't say, did this on Monday I think, when we were discussing the boiler cupboard situation. I've actually changed the handles on the units, because I was going to have like these cup style handles, but I decided, and Paul recommended, that we just like go for like the T-bar handles instead. So when they delivered the new cupboard doors for the boiler, we like swapped over the drawer handles basically and cupboard handles. So that's another change. So when you like, I might do a final, like when I do a kitchen show you round, I might show you what the original plans looked like and how it actually turned out, because obviously these things really can vary like once it's being fitted, because there's always like teething problems and stuff, and then like if you just decide to change your mind, of course, too. So yeah, I'm so like happy with how it looks really, and yeah, it's gonna look amazing like after. And we bought the so I hadn't even bought the tiles yet, so we got some like big white like brick effect tiles. I knew that I wanted similar tiles to the ones that were actually in our kitchen design, and my mum's also got that shape and style tiles in her kitchen, and I just really like the way they look, and I just wanted white because I wanted to keep it very simple. And if we want to include colour, we've got like the green walls and we can accessorise with colours, can't we? So yeah, it's looking like a kitchen. Basically what he's going to do tomorrow is the tiles, I think, and he's got to finish. You can come in. Okay. And he's got to put all of the drawer and door handles on. What else? There was a tiny problem where, so our kitchen is in the corner of like, it cut, like it kind of, I can't explain, it goes through like the ceiling is the stairs. And how would you explain the ceiling in the kitchen? Like the stair, like the, it's kind of like the bottom of the stairs, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not the ceiling, it's the cut out of the steps of the stairs. That's the slope. Yeah,
so it's the sloping bit, because the stairs go above the kitchen, and when the guy who came to like measure up, he obviously didn't quite take into account the angle of that, so Paul had to like knock like a chunk out for the fridge freezer to fit in. So he will have to, I think he's going to plasterboard that up. That's another job he's got to do. But pretty much, I'd say his main kitchen jobs, he said he'd done all the fiddly, annoying jobs. So he should be finishing that off, really. Did he say a day and a half for the tiles?
Yeah.
So tomorrow, which is Monday, I imagine he'll just be tiling. And then a little bit Tuesday. And then hopefully Howdens will deliver the right flooring.
Yeah.
So that won't take him long. It's literally like a little sliver of flooring that he's got to do, and he's laid the like underlay. Thank you.
It'll take him 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that won't take long. So the kitchen's really, really close to being finished, to be honest. And we've been decorating, like touching up a few little bits that needed doing. I did that today. The skirting is all up nearly, apart from where the vinyl flooring is. It's hard, I haven't really filmed, so it's hard for me to, I don't think there'll be much that I can actually include as cutaways, so if I go to the house tomorrow I'll get a few shots so I can include it in where I'm talking now. And the good news is it's all, hopefully it's all working out, fingers crossed. I shouldn't really say that, might jinx it now, but the bathroom is being delivered tomorrow morning, so once Paul has finished in the kitchen, he's straight upstairs into the bathroom. So hopefully it's all going to be good to go to move on the 29th of this month. So we have got a lot of woodwork painting to be cracking on with, because obviously like all the skirting's up. We've spent all day and all weekend filling in like the Hulk, like obviously what are they, nails or screws in the skirting?
Oh, they're screws.
Screws. So like you have to like rub down and fill the hole. Yeah, fill it with polyfiller. And then you have to caulk, because like where there's the wall and the skirting, there's like this gap. So all that needed caulking. All the architraves of the doors have needed caulking. So we've been really busy this weekend actually. Just sort of getting it all ready so that it can then be painted. So yeah, really big job actually what we've done. There's been a lot.
What week is this? Well, no, what week will next week be? I
can't work out if we're in week 12 or week 13. I will have, I'll include that in the start of this clip. I'll work it out for you, but I think we're week 12. It's all feeling like it's coming together quite nicely, but I'm sure it will. We'll still have a few stressful moments in the lead up to us moving in, but mostly once we sink our teeth into it, I think we'll get there. We've both got Wednesday off, so we'll crack on with some jobs on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see the finished result of the kitchen. It's going to look so good, isn't it?
Yeah, the kitchen's definitely going to look good.
We're really pleased with the kitchen. Just to see all of it finished really is just going to be like, wow. It's going to really hit us how much we've done, I think, once we move in and like we get to sit down, because we don't get to sit down very much at the moment, or at least doesn't feel like it.
What are we doing right now then?
Yeah, I know, but it's the evening. It's like, what is the time? It's quarter to 7. So if we can't sit down at quarter to 7 on a Sunday,
when can we?
When can we? But I think I have said that we might have to pull a few evenings to do jobs, because obviously Paul's still working in the house in the week. So there's like, I don't know if we'll be able to paint the skirting if he's in there. So obviously you walk through dust and dirt and stuff. So yes, I don't know. So I just thought I would update, because I'll really regret it if I don't continue with these renovation vlogs, because I've come this far. I just haven't really been filming while I've been at the house, so I hope you will excuse me, and I will try my best to include lots of cutaways for what I've been talking about, and I'll try to film a little bit more this week.
Grace is washing the front door by the looks of it. I've just done probably one of the last tip runs and took the old toilet to the tip, because Paul's actually fitted our bathroom now, so the bathroom is fitted. Huh?
Go show them.
Go show them, she says.
Leave the door like that, half open.
The stairs still haven't got carpet on them, but the carpet's the last thing that we're going to do. Skirting's on. This is the bathroom. So let's That's the new toilet and wash basin system. That's the new radiator. Our friend George has still got to put the architrave on there. So this is the panelling. This is marine plywood, so it's really tough, durable panelling, made from wood, but it's got plastic on the front, and it lasts well against water, and it's also really like scratch proof. So you could scratch it with titanium apparently, and it wouldn't scratch. And the best thing about this bathroom, I'd say, so far, I've literally only just looked at it today, is the shower head. So if we go in the bathroom here, look at that. Look at that beast. It's like a mothership, like coming to call me back to my planet, you know. It's the door. Obviously no glass in that, because when you're on the toilet you don't want people watching you. That's the bathroom, which is really cool, which he literally finished today. Yeah, today I think. And that bit's got to come out. That's overlapping. This is the yellow, which I'm sure you've seen by now. Some yellow vibes going on in here. And this is today's job, the small room, applying a watered down coat. Skirting's been put on, so this is the job today, to start the last room, which is the small office room. Sun's just coming out, but it's quite cold. It's going to be cold this weekend. The loft still needs the hatch put back in it. Smoke alarm. There's a bit of overlapping vinyl in the bathroom.
Yeah, I just got to lift it up, but don't do it at the moment because he doesn't want any dust because of the silicone. So I'm not really meant to do anything in the bathroom today.
Okay.
Just turned up at the house and I have not done a speaky update. It's my favourite thing to say at the moment for ages. We are in the last week now and I don't think I've even shown you the kitchen or the bathroom that's finished, so I'll quickly do that and then I'm cracking on. So still a bit of a pickle, but we have our kitchen. Obviously I will do a proper kitchen update or kitchen tour once we've moved in and stuff, but this is the finished result, which I'm very happy with. So yeah, I won't speak too much. I'll do a proper like kitchen tour, I think. So yeah, as you can see, it's still very much a working progress. I'll show you the bathroom in a sec, but I just got in to our first parcel at the new house, which is our new house sign. So I'll show you what it looks like if I can, but it has got our road name in it, so I might not be able to show it properly, but I'll give you a rough idea of what it looks like. What you got? House sign. Oh yeah, that's nice. So we've just had to rub this bit of the stairs down because the paint was flicking off, the new paint that we put on, but this is what the banister looks like at the moment. Nice. Sorry. And the stairs are finally looking a bit whiter, much whiter should I say, compared to this. The light's not very good. Typical winter. And as you can see, we've got all our skirting up. I'm not sure if I've said the skirting's all up in the house, all painted. This is our bathroom. Obviously we're going to leave the toilet brush up like that. Not. So yeah, we've got like this all-in-one toilet and sink unit, which I quite like. And then Paul built a little shelf there so I can put my toilet ducts and stuff there. And these are the panels, which I really like. Just bear with me with the lighting. And then we've got a really nice big shower head. Yeah, pleased with that. Very pleased. I like the taps as well. And then he put some, well not, obviously this is just a temporary towel, but he put a towel rail up and the toilet rail. I'm not sure if I've shown you, but we've got a new light and the electrician put the extractor fan in. So yeah, we've just got a bit of like touching up paintwork to do really. And there's the light switch for the extractor. So that's what the bathroom looks like. All the bedrooms are basically done really, to be honest, just like odd little things here and there. But this is the baby's room, definitely dried into the sort of colour that I was after. It's not coming out on camera at the moment because the lighting's not very good. But yeah, it's all still a bit chaotic, but we're on top of it really. So, and our main bedroom, pretty much all done really. A few little bits we've got to touch up. The only skirting that needs doing is in the office room. This is now looking a lot whiter, so that's good. So I think I'm going to be cracking on with the skirting in here today for today's job. I'm not sure if I need to rub any of it down. Then I've painted the cupboard in here as well. That's what that looks like. So yeah, it's all getting there. Okay, so I am going to wrap the renovation part up now, because basically all of the major works in our house have been done, and if you want to see the kind of finished result, I am filming a like last week here at our current house vlog, and then I'll be vlogging when we move into the new place. And who knows, I might even do like a kitchen tour or something like that, but on like sort of speak through once we're actually all settled in, like, and show you like all the before and afters and do some videos like that. I think that will be better than me trying to long these renovation vlogs out, because it's basically all done now and we're just doing the finishing touches. As you can probably tell, like, I don't want the vlogs to get repetitive. So if you want to see what it looks like, just continue watching my channel, because there'll be plenty of that coming up. Hopefully we are moving in a week's time, and like I say, there'll be lots of vlogs with that, and stay tuned for them if you want to see the proper before and afters and stuff like that. So hopefully you've enjoyed the renovation vlogs, and thank you if you've been watching them. Well done for sticking around. It's been a long 13, it will be 14 weeks on Friday, I think. But yeah, it's been a long 4 months basically, but it's definitely going to be all worth it, and we get to reap the rewards very soon. So yes, thanks again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed them, and we're bloody well looking forward to no more renovations. That's all I can say. About you?
Yes.
It's been a little bit challenging towards the end. We enjoyed it to begin with, but now we just want to be in and have our life back to normal, because renovation has well and truly taken over the last few months of our life. So it'd be nice to have a bit of normality back before normality is then taken away again in May and June with our new baby. But that'd be all the exciting things. apart from the sleepless nights. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.